Hello, America. Welcome back to the Real Music Observer. I am Dave. I am your Real Music Observer. So, I was on the Chicago website yesterday, and I was redirected to the Chicago Facebook page. Let me read you the statement. It said, Chicago would like to officially welcome bassist vocalist Jeff Coffey to the band! Exclamation point. Jeff has been touring with Chicago in recent months, filling in for longtime member Jason Sheff. We are so grateful to Jason for the enormous contribution he has made to Chicago over the last 30 plus years. Everyone wishes him and his family all the best as he continues his musical journey. Okay. So, for weeks and weeks, I had speculated that something was up. I am now vindicated because I knew that something was up. You don't mourn a family member, no matter how close that family member is, for months and months. I made the statement that when my mom passed away, I had to go back to work about a week later. Okay? A little over a week later. And did I like that? No. Did I think about my mom? All the time. Now, according to my source, this was Jason's father-in-law who had passed away. And, I'm not going to say how I feel about my in-laws and how I would mourn my in-laws. I can tell you from my own personal level of concern for them that the mourning process would probably be fairly brief. Now, families are different. People have different relationships, and there are different dynamics there. But I think, quite honestly, this might have been used as a way for Jason to kind of bow out gracefully, to take some time off, to contemplate his options. And again, week after week went by, and it appears that what I was saying had a level of truth to it that a lot of people on here were really criticizing me for. And my premise all along was that when I heard Jeff Coffey sing, I said, wow, this guy's not straining vocally. He's smoother vocally. He really, I don't think age-wise he's that far behind Jason Sheff. I would say, by looking at the guy, he's probably in his late 40s, maybe 50-ish. I don't know. Don't have a birth date. Don't know, but I can say that he's not a spring chicken. He's a very seasoned rock and roll person. He's got his own material. I had said right from the get-go that I thought he was qualified to be the new tenor voice for Chicago, and now he is. And so why am I on this video? Am I trying to rub anyone's nose in the fact that I was correct? Maybe a little bit, because of some of the vitriol that was displayed just for me having an opinion. And the fact that I kind of questioned Jason's situation a little bit. Now, this is all done. It's all done. It doesn't matter now. I wish Jason well. He did contribute to Chicago in a big way. I think Jason Sheff was the bridge that kept the band alive during the 1980s when Peter Cetera left. I think Chicago 18 was an important album because it kept the band alive. And then when they got another producer and they ditched Foster because Foster was getting stale, and they got Ron Nevison. And guess who Ron Nevison chose to sing songs that he thought had huge hit potential? Songs by Diane Warren. He chose Bill Champlin to sing those songs. And he told me via Facebook, via a conversation we had a few years back, that he took a risk. He didn't tell me why he took that risk, but he felt that Bill Champlin had a stronger voice to deliver these songs. And hence, Look Away was the fastest charting #1 song in the band's history. Look Away, all the songs, I Don't Want to Live Without Your Love, and pretty much that entire album was focused on Bill Champlin singing. Now later on, they remixed and re-released What Kind of Man Would I Be, a Jason Chef tune. And that was the only other song that Jason Chef ever had a top 10 hit with. Okay? Will You Still Love Me? And What Kind of Man Would I Be? So Chef officially had 2 big hits. We Can Last Forever, stalled in the 50s when they released that as a single. And then later on, even in the mid-90s, when Chicago came out with the Best Of album, I think it was like 67 through 95 or something. I forget the chronology there, but they released a song with Champlin singing the majority of the song and Jason doing a couple of vocal parts. It did well on the adult contemporary charts, I can tell you that. It was a fairly big hit. I can hear the song in my head right now. Here in My Heart. Here in My Heart. I think that was the last real meaty charting song. I know they released a song from Chicago 30 with Robert Lamb singing and the dude from Rascal Flatts on co-lead vocals or whatever. I thought that was a bad idea. And the song kind of stalled out. And it just, So anyway, just getting back to Jeff Coffey. Jeff Coffey deserves this. He sounds great. He's got a great family. He's got a very supportive wife. He's in awe of where he's at. He seems humble. He seems confident, though, at the same time. And more importantly, he's got the right voice at the right time. And he is doing better work than Jason Chef has probably in the last 10 to 15 years. I'm just being blunt and being honest. So congratulations to Jeff Coffey for getting the gig officially. And as far as Jason Chef goes, I wish him well. He was an important part of Chicago. He was that sort of second generation Chicago sound with Bill Champlin. They're important. They were very important parts of Chicago. But the band has always had a philosophy that the sum of the parts is greater than these individual pieces. Hence, that's why, losing Peter Cetera didn't mean the end of Chicago. And losing Jason Chef certainly isn't the end of Chicago. In fact, I think they should record some new music with Jeff and see where that goes, because right now I think they've got a very, very strong lineup. I'd like to hear a new album with all of these vocalists, and we'll see what happens. But congratulations to Jeff Coffey, man. You did it. Rock and roll, baby. Talk to you soon.